Alright, so let's see what I got. Kind of cheated already, so I already know what's in this bag. I know what's missing. I'm missing like one thing. That's because I already gave it away to a friend who asked for it. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, welcome. So this essentially is I'm going to go ahead and talk about what you get for $125 and what was given in the 2024 swag bag. I got this Star Wars Shatterpoint. This guy is the Ichiwama. This one has Princess Leia, and about a squad of Ewok bowmen and two little Ewoks there. Chief Chirpa and Paplu. So again, if you are an Ewok fan, like me and my wife, this was a fantastic opening. I know when I brought it home and I was checking out the bag because my wife was really excited to see what I got in the swag bag, I pulled this out and she went kind of nuts. Now, if you don't know me, the reason Ewoks are kind of really a big deal is it was my son's very first Halloween outfit, as far as, well, costume, I shouldn't say outfit. It was an outfit because he wore it all day, but we had a very cute photo shoot and it was just so freaking adorable. Again, Ewoks for the win. This what made me kind of want to play the demo of Shatterpoint, that and to teach my friends how to play demo. A few of them have Shatterpoint, but we just actually haven't, well, personally I haven't played it. A few of them I think have. But definitely a really cool game. Definitely want to get a shot and give it true. Okay? So I'll put that more so towards the front. This one, I believe, retails around $50. If you get it at the retailer, you could probably get it around for $40 or $35, depending where it's at. Again, this is all in US dollars, so if you're across seas, sorry. This one here is an orc from Chrome Studios. Again, this is just celebrating their Orktober. They have new orc models every October. There were some Chrome-like models being sold at the con from Badger Games. I'll go ahead and put a link to them down below for Badger Games. I also entered their Goblin contest, their Goblin painting contest. Waiting for the results on those. By the time you see this video, the results will be out. But if you haven't already, go check out my Goblin. It's on my TikTok. And I'm going to post on my Instagram as well. We're able to do that now since voting's over and we could see who that is. So Cromlech, it's just a fun little orc. Essentially, he looks like he's in a bomber jacket, his hands are in his pockets, and he's smoking a cigar. So pretty cool. And I believe I got a measuring tool. Really cool looking measuring tool with that. So keep that going there. This is a big one here called Clash of Steel. German versus British. It's a complete starter set. Personally, I'm not into the historical wargaming. This is essentially just a box full of tanks. Nothing against those that are for historical wargaming or likes this type of thing, like kind of World of Tanks sort of deal. It's just something that's not for me. Again, retail, this is around $50 to $60. So that's kind of like the big box. It was kind of funny when I first got there. They're like, you're going to wait to the side. We got to get you one more box. And they were just literally running to get these boxes to give to us. And I had to reformat my whole bag just to fit that in there. They fill his bag up. So, like, you're going away with everything. This one here is a random mech for BattleTech. I don't play BattleTech. I used to play the video games. I love the arcade video games where you sit in the pod. So many nice mech strategy games on PC that I enjoyed that had mechs like these. Again, I haven't played the tabletop of BattleTech, but I'm pretty sure I got a few friends that will enjoy having this little guy. I don't know what it is. Maybe my son might like it. I don't know. We have this one here. It's called, I believe, called Blackout. 32mm hard sci-fi combat. They give you a 30-minute game, easy to learn. So this one here, unfortunately, I didn't get to try. It was right next to the Games Workshop booth. They were always kind of busy with demos. I'm pretty sure because of this right here. But other than that, like, again, like, when you're hot, and this one was looking pretty cool. For what I got in here, essentially, it's just it looks like a metal model. It's like a guy in kind of a combat gear, and his arms are separate, and that's about it. So, pretty cool. Again, not sure what I would use this for. I'll definitely check out the game a little later. Again, that's Blackout. Another big one, AMG, Atomic Mass Games, AMG for short, likes to put at least one of these from what I've seen in the past ones that I've done research on. This one is a big one for me because I've been wanting to collect X-Men. My mom's favorite Marvel group was X-Men, and this is like a big one for me because we grew up watching the 90s X-Men show. X-Men 97 is now out, which is also pretty good. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend it. But this specific one is, I believe, going for about $50-$60 retail, and it is sold out online. So I was very excited to get this. Now, funny enough, with the AMG stuff, I had a couple friends that got a different Shatterpoint one, and I've seen a few people online get a different Shatterpoint kit. And then another one of my friends, he got, instead of Professor X and Shadow King, he got essentially Shadow Cat and, oh shoot, I can't remember. I believe it was Iceman and Shadow Cat are put together. Or is Shadow Cat and Bishop? One of those two is right. I apologize if I'm wrong. Either way, it was both really brand new kits, which I was not expecting to be in the bag. Again, this one just kind of came out not too long ago, and I am ecstatic to go ahead and build and paint it. And I almost have the full crew. I need to get Rogue and Gambit to get the full crew together. And Nightcrawler will come later down the line, but I'm just saying, like, the full original 90s crew before, like, Nightcrawler joined them and everything like that. So, Professor X and Shadow King, really excellent. A big guy right here, which essentially paid off a ticket right here. Combat Patrol. If you don't know what Combat Patrol is, this is like the starter of Warhammer 40,000 or Age of Sigmar. Typically gives you a small starting point to build an army on, and these tend to cost $160 or $135 if you get it from like a retail store. Again, some retails are a little different, but this essentially paid for my ticket, which is great. I have plenty of these, funny enough. Again, this was another thing that was different. I had a friend that got a Age of Sigmar one that was Slaves to Darkness, and then my other friend got I'm trying to remember what he got, but anyway, they both got something different compared to what I got here. I have plenty of Corn Demons, so again, like, I ended up selling this one to a local nearby that was wanting some Chaos Demons, so there you go. Gotta help me, I help him. Now, fun fact, if you have this and it's fully wrapped and everything, you could go ahead and trade this in for combat patrol that you would want at a local Warhammer store, actually. I know the one in Naperville does that, but I am lazy and I would usually don't want to do that. But you know, if you ever got one of these and it's fully wrapped like this, you could easily exchange it for one you do want. But this was fantastic for getting inside a swag bag. Was not expecting a full combat patrol. Okay, so War Machine MK4 Kador. I used to play a lot of War Machine. MK3 is more so the Horde section. I used to play Circle or Ouroboros, and then Troll Bloods, a little bit of Troll Bloods. I didn't get really fully play Troll Bloods, just a little here and there with them. I always kind of like the big burly trolls. I did like the Celtic design of the Circle or Ouroboros, but I ended up selling them way back when. Still have my trolls. They're in the case now. They're gonna be forever in the case because they're legacy army for MK4. But also, I don't really have anyone to play MK4 with unless I want to drive a little further away and see if anyone is still playing MK4 over at GameStorm. That's over in Lamont, Illinois. If you haven't stopped by GameStorm, highly recommend it. Now, Kador was an army I was interested in, but their sculpts have been a little boring compared to all the other ones. Like Orgoth are in now, and they have like sea trolls, which they look pretty cool. They just look pretty fun. There's like a guy, he's riding on a shark for one of them. Again, those sculpts are interesting. I don't plan on getting into MK4. The booth for War Machine was kind of like out of place. There wasn't really any advertisement saying that they were there. I walked past that booth like several times before I realized what it was. Again, it was just a very kind of small booth. They didn't really have a lot of product. The last thing I got there was like a mini crate from them, and it took like 3 months for it to get. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be playing War Machine anytime soon. But, you know, I might do a giveaway for that little guy. It's a Kadorian Rocketeer. She looks pretty cool. So I'll probably do a giveaway for this here in coming up weeks. I'll just see. Again, a little value. To me, not so much. Okay, a few books. Penny Dreadful. So this one here, it looks like is needs a faded almanac to play. This looks like here a it's by Weird Games. Essentially, this is to run a module for their RPG, I believe. It's really cool. It has little monster stats in the back. Kind of tells you how to run it. Weird Games is really cool. I like their atmosphere for it. Their booth was really fun. Definitely stands out quite a bit. But yeah, Penny Dreadful, the Nihira? Yeah, Nihira. Really cool little book there. What we got? Also got a sticker for Wargaming Company Penguin Empires. It's a little thing that was in there. Yay, yay. Okay, we got elrickshobbies.com. It's essentially got a nice little base to it. Cut a lot of other little bits to there. Some like colored acrylic bits there. It looks like crystals, which are pretty cool. I've been wanting to get some crystals, but they tend to be a little bit expensive. Metal pine cones, actually. That's pretty neat. Just looks like a whole bunch of other stuff in there as well that are like metal. A couple heads, it looks like. again, just nice little random bits. Now, looks like I got a little base, like an alien base, and I got like a base that has like some magic to it. So I'm pretty sure I got stuff to put these on. But yeah, definitely really cool. I was thinking of doing this one for my new Dwaycombe base for the dragon. So that'd be kind of a little cool scattered debris there. But yeah, if you ever see Elrick Hobbies, they have like these kind of little bags, little jugs too. They're going to be a Dragonfall as well, which is coming up. Again, this is by Elrick Hobbies. It's just a bunch of little bits and bobs here. They sell by the jug as well. It's like $40, and you get like a jug of like just random bits and bobs you could add to your, miniature. This is by Victoria Miniatures. This is really cool. She's like a girl that has an axe with a bolt, with like a little bolt pistol. The Victoria Miniatures. Really, really cool. Again, just a little thing. That was next to Reaper's Miniatures, which pull this one out now, is a Terra the Silent Reaper miniature girl. So she's a Reaper legend. Artist by W. Clocky is the artist. So really cool. I liked Reaper Bones. They had a lot of like paint and take homes. She's like nice little bow, and she has like looks like a pistol on her side. But anyway, if you get Reaper Bones, they're very nice, affordable, like small miniatures to get. Even like their larger ones are really cheap. They had like a demon there that was fairly large. You could probably proxy him as like a Greater Demon of Corn or like a Demon Prince, and he would probably be passable. But he was like only like $30, and they're large. They had like Cthulhu there who was like 50. Yeah, don't sleep on Reaper. Reaper's quality has been going up as of late, and I would highly recommend them if you're starting to get into miniature painting on a smaller scale. They're a good start to do, especially if you run D&D campaigns. And these ones here is a sprue. It looks like a sprue of pirates. Again, this one here is for Firelock Games LLC. I don't know the actual game for it, but yeah, they came with like little pirate bases that are kind of like planks. See if I can find those really quick. I'd say get like 2 squads of that. Probably like a good. Here's the little planks. It's called, yeah, it's Firelock Games. So little planks on those. So it's really cool. Little cool pirates there. Probably like $30 or something like that, I would say, give or take. This one here is just a group. It's by Warlord Games. It's zombie women, zombie ladies. All the zombie ladies, all you zombie ladies, put your hands up. Such dork. Called Zombie Vixens on the sprue case here. Really cool to put them together. Undead flesh, not too really accustomed to, but all little bits and heads there, and all little arms, really cool for customizing them. I got like 8 bodies, looks like. Ooh, 11 bodies that you can go ahead and make some match to come with like little purses and stuff like that. So you can really make them your own. It'd be really funny. Again, yeah, just a little fun little thing for Warlord miniatures. Cool little zombies. I'm fine with zombies. I just don't really get to paint them too much, so more practice there. And this one here is Sun Flock and Poggle the Lesser. Sorry if I said his name wrong, but yeah, that's what it says. Sun Flock and Poggle the Lesser. From Star Wars Legion. This is from essentially episode 2 of Star Wars, where they go ahead and have to fight the what is it? Genosians. Thank you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. My Star Wars is leaving me. But yeah, Star Wars Legion. If you haven't played, if you like Warhammer 40K, something like that, you want to go more into Star Wars, this is their equivalent. It's kind of a bigger game. Still has cards, so there's a lot of strategy to it. Really fun. Okay, this one was not in there. I kind of put that in there, but so you can Conquest. If you got this catalog, it kind of gives you like a glimpse of what their models will look like. So Sorcerer Kings are getting a giant elephant and other things as well. Kind of full spread for their Sorcerer Kings there. Again, this could have been in the bag. Wasn't, so I'm not going to count it. But still, it's a nice little catalog. Got me excited for the new Dweghom stuff coming out. So pretty cool. Got a little Pop Goes the Monkey. This one here is just a sticker. And they had a little thing going on to where if you spent $20 on their website, you got a Lotara Sarin mini. It wasn't called Lotara Sarin, but it's Lotara Sarin. Okay, I got an actual book, Wild West Exodus, the Jesse James Archives, an Outlaw's Wrath. So this one here, again, pretty cool. It's Wild West Exodus. I don't have Wild West Exodus, never played it, but I always like new books. This one here is a fun little read. Looks like only 17 chapters, so it's kind of a shorter book, but definitely be really interesting to see and read about this, get some lore on the world, and maybe maybe I'll get interested in trying out some Wild West Exodus. So, thank you. I saw something come down the stairs, but nothing there. That's weird. Anyway, I got this one. It's called Crucible Crush. It's a promo figure. Essentially, this is the 2023 promo figure by Pulp Figures. Essentially, it's a demon girl. She has the Necronomicon, and she's like pointing a finger at someone. So, pretty cool. Definitely a really neat thing. I think I'm going to have a fun time kind of painting this one up. I might put it on that magic base. Little overkill, but be funny. Adepticon coaster, fun little Adepticon coaster. It's made of cardboard. The Adepticon sticker. I already have plenty of stickers. Kind of match the logo, so really cool to have that. Another one right here is by Regiment Games, Orcs from the Void. It's by our friends at Badger Games. Entered in their contest for the Goblin. They had a nice little booth. A lot of fun little creatures and stuff in there. They had some historical as well for miniatures, and they were selling the Chrome-like orcs over at their booth. If you manage to stop by their booth, really nice people. It's just really well organized booth, actually. I was pleasantly surprised. There were some things that I was looking at that I'm interested in getting, more so scenery base for basing. So probably be buying them from them real soon. And this guy is just a big old orc holding an axe and just a bolter. So I have luckily another base I could kind of just glue him on, and just excited to see what I do with that. This one's really cool. It's an Adepticon pin. Really neat. Overall, just made of metal, and shows Adepticon 20. It doesn't say 2024, it just says Adepticon 20. So probably is the 20th Adepticon? Maybe? Yeah, no, it says Adepticon 2024. That is it for the swag bag. The swag bag itself is a fairly large bag. So, I mean, even after you take everything out, pretty pretty sizable bag. It's a nice drawstring. So if you guys like drawstring bags, this is good. If you have kids, you could go ahead and set them up for like a sleepover, put like a little pillow blanket, little travel kit. But regardless, again, I think it's fantastic value if you go ahead and get yourself a swag bag if you're able to. Highly recommend it. Again, everything you see here was in the swag bag, with the exception of one thing, which is the Kings of War. It's the sample pack. Everyone seemed to have one where you could get one of three things, which was ogres, some vampire-looking dudes, and some demons. A friend of mine is really into Kings of War, so I was happy to go ahead and just give it to him. And I got ogres, and he got the demon guys. But yeah, he was more than happy to take it off my hands, and I'm, just something that I really got myself into was Kings of War. Other than that, I thank you all for watching. Again, I think this, the Combat Patrol itself essentially is the cost, a little bit more of the bag. This guy here is usually around $30-$40, so altogether, I would say close to $300 to $400 worth of value in the swag bag, depending on how you see things are valued through the market. So I'm watching this video. Again, every year these are going to be different, so go ahead and check what your friends got. If your friends got swag bags, you may trade some stuff with them, or like find some new game like Clash of Steel that they might enjoy, or you might end up enjoying. Personally, I'm really happy for the Crisis Protocol most of all, and of course the Star Wars Shatterpoint. Those are my main two. I'm also happy for this Combat Patrol just because I know these get pretty expensive, and overall, like, just felt like I got my bang for my buck. Again, this was Christopher with the Grinning Dragon. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. And don't forget to never stop smiling. Bye.